There's Gary Payton here in the late 80s through 1990 and just introduced to the crowd here in his first game back, and he doesn't know when. And it was great to see the response that Beaver Dam, the student section, chanting Gary Payton. And you know, Lamar, that has to make him feel good. Jared Cunningham, and he puts it in Oregon State an early lead. Interesting, USC, a great defensive team, but they don't steal the ball very often. They're not aggressive. 1 year as an interim at Arizona 4 years ago. The reverse lob lay-in for Jared Cunningham.
And on that play, USC has to respect Jared going to the corner because he's proven he can knock down that catch and shoot three. That's the lob I thought we should see.
One guy who's been compared a lot to Gary Payton is Jared Cunningham, whose career is developing. His scoring average is going up like Payton's was, and they're both from Oakland, and they keep in touch. And Payton has counseled Cunningham through the years.
Well, that's special. You see that at a lot of programs like North Carolina, Duke, former guys who went off in the NBA, made a great career for themselves, come back and tutor the younger guys. And now for Oregon State to have that, it's going to open up recruiting pipelines. It's just going to make your program a lot more credible on a national scale.
10 to shoot. Maurice Jones with it. We talk about his ability to create his own shot. A held ball. This one goes the Beavers' way. Great defense in the 1-3-1 by Oregon State. It's a team that has been riddled by injuries. Gio Fontaine. Here's Cunningham. Knocks it down for three, and they need that. Not leaving it up.
That's a big shot. We've seen the improvement from Jared. His mid-range games extending out to the three-point line, and that's what makes him a special player and has him leading the conference in scoring.
Jams it! Jared Cunningham. He is now fourth on the all-time OSU steals list with 185, and to punctuate it, the slam dunk. Gary Payton, 321 career steals here. Jared Cunningham, as good as he is, would have to average more than 3 steals a game from here on out to pass Payton.
Yeah, that puts it in perspective.
Here's Charlie Barton, and he gets the lead.
Just energy. Oregon State has more energy than USC right now. You know, one good thing about the 1-3-1, aside from the obvious tips we're seeing in steals, is the fact that forces Maurice Jones to have to give the basketball up.
And it's taken away by Moreland.
Or you just take it. Yeah, or you just take it from him.
Grant should shoot that. He's wide open, and he hit a 3 the other night against UCLA.
You're right, Rich, and I know Craig Robinson wanted him to shoot that.
Alexis Moore into the game. Lobbed over him to Burton, who puts it in. Great pass by Cunningham. 12-2 run for the Beavers. I'm with you, Lamar. I think they need to look for the big guy, Dwayne Dedman, more.
They do. He's down there. They're just not playing smart offensively, and Oregon State is capitalizing off of it. Even though these are shot attempts from USC, it's like a turnover because it's leading to Oregon State runouts and easy baskets. The assist, the ball movement, the offensive production has not been the issue for Oregon State this season. As you look at some of their losses, it comes down to defense, and that's what they want to shore up.
Maurice Jones the rebound. Mojo all the way, blocked by Eric Moreland.
That's what's open, and USC just not doing a good job of exposing that.
And Grant hits the shot over Dedman. Cunningham left open, takes it, nails it. His second three, Jared Cunningham. And also hit it when he was on his way down. Here's McShane. Kevin McShane, who didn't play at all against UCLA on Thursday. Just the second time he got no playing time in a game this year.
You don't see it a lot on this team because that's not his role, but he's capable of doing it.
OSU in that zone, and Wesley blocked by Collier. Here's Nelson. Here's Cunningham. Here's Collier. Slam! Dunk! Great ball movement.
That's why they're 6th in the country in assists. That's why they're 6th in the country in scoring. That's why it's a different offensive team than we've seen the last few years. Jared Cunningham, the leading scorer, top scorer in the conference. The reason his teammates love him is because he's still so unselfish and he's making point guard plays. We've seen it all season.
Burton to McShane, who tried to slam it, and it rimmed out. Oh, that would have been something. The roof would have come off. McShane's a fan favorite. Charge taken by Roberto Nelson.
That's one Kevin McShane wants back, because he doesn't know when he's going to get that possession. But how about his teammate Roberto Nelson to be back there and say, hey, Kevin, I know you missed the dunk, but I got your back. I'm going to get this charge really quick. Dive in that stuff, reaching for stuff you normally want it. And if you're Craig Robinson, you don't mind that, because it leads to plays like this as well.
Moreland took it away from Maurice Jones. Devon Collier finds McShane. Moreland with a putback.
How about that move from Devon Collier? Coming down on the break. Nice hesitation dribble. Drive to the basket, one that McShane should have finished, but Moreland in the right spot at the right time. He's calling for the ball. Whenever he gets fronted like that, Oregon State has to go to a high-low situation.
Roberto Nelson put back by Eric Moreland. Devon Collier now at the top of that 1-3-1. Charlie Barton comes over for the double team. This is Munoz, the walk-on, and it's taken away by Oregon State. Collier has Barton to his right. Back to Devon. Back to Barton, who puts it in.
How many guard plays have we seen Devon Collier make on the break? We've seen him dribble, make a move, make the pass back. I mean, the kid keeps doing it. I mean, it shows his versatility. In the pregame, we talked about he's a guy you can just put out there. You don't have to run any plays for him. He can go get his own rebounds. He can get out on the break. He's as fast as the guards on the court. He's one of those special guys for Oregon State.
Looked like a pregame passing drill where the coach tells you don't put the ball on the floor. Barton Collier, slam dunk! 19-point Oregon State lead.
It's all decision making. Here he catches the ball. Charlie Barton says, you hooked me up to play before, so let me hook you back up, Devon.
Ahmad Starks over Jackson, nails it. Starks hits his first three of the night.
And it's because of Oregon State's pressure. They're getting out there, getting all up under you. In a 1-3-1, they're trapping you in the right spots. And then they're going back and punishing you on the offensive end.
For the weak side board. Starks creates his own shot and cans it. Ahmad Starks.
Rich, I think he makes the toughest shots of any player in this conference. 11 points in the second half, big shots he made. He basically went on a 10-0 run down in Tucson, Arizona last week. I mean, he's just part of a lot of big plays. And when he's going, it opens up plays for Jared Cunningham. It opens up stuff for Devon Collier. And it goes back to them just sharing the basketball. Nice pass right there. Rich, here's what we saw last week against the Arizona schools. Oregon State kind of got into this mode where everybody's standing. You got guys like Ahmad Starks who can bail you out and make tough shots. But you don't want to rely on that in the long haul. And when you start playing better teams than this USC winless team, you have to keep your movement going or get highlight steals and dunks from Jared Cunningham.
Oregon State now has 23 points off 16 USC turnovers.
Yeah, Craig Robinson's been a great supporter of it. I mean, he's a guy that has been well documented. Oh my gosh, I got to be quiet.
What a block by Moreland.
You know, that's the kind of blocks that just shut you up in the moment, Rich.
Take your breath away. Starks over Jones. Tipped by Burton. Put back up by Burton. He got it. Eric Moreland averaging just under 2 blocks a game, and look at this swat.
Can we have a moment of silence for the way he kills this basketball, Rich? You are not supposed to block shots that result in the ball ending up to the three-point line. That's a fast break starter. He might as well caught that through an outlet pass, because that's basically what he did.
Angus Brandt open for three over Burton. He cans it. Angus Brandt, 50% on three-pointers. 7 to shoot. Here's Roberto. Nice move with the left hand.
That was just a good one-on-one move. I'm more athletic. I'm going to elevate over the top and shoot this.
You have to see how Dedmon develops. Devon Collier off the injury pass from Joe Burton. Burton would rather pass than score.
Yeah, he would, and he likes passing when his teammates are moving, because then you're going to find somebody open, and that time Oregon State getting back to the player movement. Guys moving their bodies, cutting. Now getting back on defense, taking a charge. Angus Brandt taking the second charge tonight. Thursday night against UCLA and tonight.
He's got 10 points. Here he is, creating an opportunity for Ahmad Starks, who capitalizes and drains the three.
Now this is time and score. You got to utilize every possession, and they're so sweet when you run that kind of clock and you make it, or you get a rebound, and then you choose to make it.
What a pass from Moreland to Burton, and Burton loves that reverse layup.
Joe always likes putting a little flair on his game.
Most points USC has allowed all year.
Way back, just frustration.
Reese Murphy knocks down a three. But a long time coming for Reese since the last time he hit one.
And from the start of this season, Oregon State talked about making Gill Coliseum a tough place to play.
T.J. Mitchell shakes his head, no, I'm not going to shoot, out of respect to USC. And Oregon State with a 19-point win. 78-59 over the USC Trojans. By far the most points that USC has given up this year.
All right, Jared, it is the first sweep of the LA schools since Lamar Hurd was a player. Why were these games so big for you guys?
Oh, man, we focused this whole week throughout practice, and we just, committed to the defensive end and the offense, and it just worked out for us.
What did Gary Payton say to you guys before the game?
He just gave us a little speech about, playing hard, and he's glad that he can come out here and support us and, just keep winning and play hard and represent the Beavers well.
How did that impact you particularly during the game?
Oh, man, it's great to see him out here. He's one of the hometown heroes, and, I talked to him a little bit before the game. He just, encouraged everybody to do good.
Now, he says that he's afraid to tell you too many things because he never wants you to feel obligated to talk to him. He thinks maybe he would be a burden. That wouldn't be a burden, would it?
No, not at all. It was great to see him today. Everybody was excited. We got 2 wins on the home court today, and, we got to go in hard against Oregon next week.
All right, go enjoy this one and some time off, Jared. 18 points, 5 assists. Yeah, the comparisons to GP, they are deserved.